Well, good evening sightliners, welcome back to the channel, and I'm out on a solo session on a local rock mark. Two baits out, one at distance, a sardine on a pulley, about 5 foot, 6 foot pulley, and then a piece of whiting that I've forgotten about that I had in the fridge, in closer, on a 2.5 foot to 3 foot pulley with a single hook on that one. The other one's got a pennel on it. Nothing happening just as yet. We're round about 20 minutes, 25 minutes away from high water. A late start, but let's see if we can get anything. We've got slight east-northeast kind of winds, and we all know that when there's a wind from the east, the fish will bite least. But I'm out because I haven't fished since last Wednesday. Had a really nice weekend away with Catherine and Fionn watching Peter Kay in Manchester. If you ever get a chance to watch that show, it's a really good show, guys, and well worth it. Very, very funny still. Tomorrow night, parents' evening in school, so I won't be able to get out tomorrow night. Try and get out Wednesday, and then it'll probably be Saturday during Tommy Joe's big fish match. I'll get some other rigs ready now. I have got my LRF gear as well. Let's have a little play down the side. It's calm enough. You just never know. You could pick up some scorpions and what have you. Tom pots, anything. See if we can get anything under 12 centimetres on that rod, and hopefully something over 60 on these. But I'm out. It's a pleasant evening. It's cold, but it's pleasant. Normal chydig. Right guys, time for the first bait check. Bring in the one that has the sardine on first. I've seen no signs of life on it. I've either got some weed or, I don't know, some old line or something. It's coming up from a big depth. What's there? Anything? Nothing. Just the bait going back. Pretty much untouched. Oh well. Right. And flip that down by there. Next one going out, guys, is a sand eel bait. Now, I've had some good huss on sand eel here in the past, and there's always a chance of a good pollock on there too. Nothing fancy, just a good gentle lob. It's very deep down there, and hope you're all doing well, guys. Like I said, I had a great weekend, a few scoops, some nice food. and a good laugh. Looking forward to Tommy Joe's match at the weekend. Probably going to be fishing that one with Kay. Kay's having to work tonight. We may see Kay later in the week. Right, let's get this one undone and let's try something else. Let's try some mackerel on it, I think. We'll just chum the area here now with that one. Just a very simple pulley rig, guys. Trident Aero. £80 rig body and hook length. 4/0 circle and a 3/0 on the bottom there. Right, let's get some mackerel on this. Normal footy. Right, so what I've done, guys, piece of mackerel, head and a bit of the flesh, cut it straight down the middle there like that. So what I'll do is now is I'll hook it in down here just above the eyes. There, hook showing nicely, lash it on. Not being shy with the elastic. These big fish, they don't care. Just keeping an eye on those tips. Come to the top of the tide now. Things might start happening when we get a little bit more of a run. But what a pleasant evening to be out. There we go, like that. Photo circle, and there we have a beautiful half a head of mackerel. That should bleed out, plenty of scent, and hopefully attract something that's going to put a bend in the rod. Normal chydig. Right guys, I think I've seen the first hint of a bite on here. Looks Very much like a dogfish kind of bite on the sand deal. It would be, wouldn't it? I've also now started putting my LRF stuff down the side. Putting tiny bits of squid on there. Nothing on there just yet. Well, whatever it was has gone. There was definitely a hint of a bite there. I was just about to bring this in then and change it for that mackerel and squid bait, sorry, a half mackerel. No. I'm quite sure now that we're going to get some tide that it might bring on some fish. So we all know there's easterlies. Anytime there's east in the wind, it makes things very difficult. The bait's been battered. We'll try that again on that one, I think, another sand eel. Let's try this one then. Mackerel. Clip it in. Right, I'm using the Limitless Universal Match on this one. As you all know, I have been an ambassador for Limitless for quite some time now. And if you use what was I going to say, Tight Lines 10 on the website, you can get 10% discount. I put the information in the description. Why I was hesitating there now, I'm pretty sure I've got a little bite on the scratching rig down the side. Let's get this to the bottom. I'm pretty sure I have. Hang on. Let's put that down for a bit. Let's get this. Maybe not. One of the baits is gone actually, yeah. There it goes, we're not holding it. Yeah, so Tight Lines 10, guys. I'll put it on the screen as well now. And there's a 10% discount code for anything on the Limitless website. I truly can't say anything but good stuff about their gear. Right, let's get another bait on the scratching one and see if anything will come back onto the... That was definitely a bite, I'm sure it was. It's hard to tell when I wasn't holding it. No, well guys, it's not a blank session. A little 20 odd centimetres pollock down the side. I wasn't imagining it earlier. I was getting little bites. Little pollock. This one go back. This is not a complete blank. No, chydig. Right guys, something's found that half a mackerel. That was a definite bite on that one there now. I found a snag. Oh, I've got to move it. Is there a fish on though? Oh, I don't know. If there is, it's only very small. It could be just the bait coming in sideways now after being smashed. Yeah. That's all it is. Should have left that. Should have left it a bit longer. At least we're getting a couple of bites now. Hopefully it won't be too long before we get anything that puts a bend in the rod. Well guys, I guess it was inevitable that it was going to happen. First fish on the bigger rods, a dogfish, and of course it has taken it right down as well. I thought I was getting those kind of bites earlier. This time I did leave it, and yeah, this is what happens when you leave those kind of bites. Third one of the year. They're starting to come back now quite thickly. They did kind of disappear for a little bit. Like KNP said on one of his videos, they go out to find a mate and now they're back. Right. Let me get a light on this so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Dogfish. The first one of this session and hopefully the last one. Let's see if we can get something bigger than that. Normal chydig. Right guys, so another bite on here now. I have got something else to show you in a little bit as well. Last cast I thought I'd had a bite. Well, I did get a bite. It wasn't a fish. I'll show you in a little bit now. Anything on this? I think there's something there. Is it a bit more than a dog this time? That's the question. The tide has picked up a bit now and it'll make things a little heavier. But I don't think it is. I think it is just the dog. Oh, is it? Or has it dropped it? Oh no, there's something still there. Yeah, just another dog. Dog number 2 of the session. Yeah, they're starting to become a bit of a pest. Right, real big bait going out this time. try and avoid those dogs. So what I've got on there is cuttlefish and some whiting. See if I can avoid more dogfish. I'll show you in a minute what I got in the cast before. It's in my bucket over there in the water. So I haven't decided what to do with it yet, or even measured it yet anyway, so to see if it's alright for me to do anything with it. Won't put this one out as far, I don't think. Still went a fair old distance. Oh well, we're out catching fish, and I may have had a bonus feed as well, guys. Who knows? I'll see now if it's going to be big enough. I think most of you probably have guessed what it might be. I do get the odd one every now and then. Those people who have been with me a while. Right, let's deal with this dogfish. Again, taking that right down. Managed to get the last one away after a little bit of persuasion to let the bait out. Right, I'll show you the other thing in a bit. I'll get this sorted, Black and Dog. Right guys, so what did I catch? Well, there we go. A lovely lobster. No eggs, no notches. Question is, does it go the, was it 85mm from the top to the start of the tail? There you go guys, beautiful lobster. Do catch the odd one, and I usually do take them if they're big enough. I'm not making any mistakes with this, getting my fingers close to there. Done that once, I'm not doing it again. I can promise you it hurt a lot. Right, nog chydig. Right guys, another little pollock down the side there now. Well, I don't know, 17 centimetres, 18, something like that, I would imagine. Yeah. Anyway, I'll carry on having another few goes. You just never know if I can get another one fish to the list of the smaller fish, or hopefully one of the bigger fish. Keep trying guys. So we've had what, 2 dogs, 2 pollock, and the lobster so far. Now let's get this one back in. Norma chydig. Right, have a look at that guys. A little scorpion like I was looking for. I do believe it's a long spined sea scorpion, because yeah, the gill cover is attached On a short spine, the gill cover isn't as attached as that. So anyway, that's species number 15 for the year, and the second of the small fish for Tommy Joe's competition. What a beautiful little thing. Reds and browns and what have you, on a small piece of mackerel just down the side. Does that come out? Oh no, thought the hook had come out then. Anyway, let's get it photographed and a video done for Tommy's. I'm happy with that. I'll just put it by there for now. Put this down. Right, black and dull. ABC. Scorpion fish, Caden Perry, 8 centimetres. Second entry for the smaller fish, third entry overall. Diolch yn fawr, Tommy. Well guys, it's taken until the last cast on that one rod, but there's the target species. It's not a monster guys, but it is a fish over 60 centimetres for sure, and it's angry. Right down the side that was. Anyway, let's get another video sorted for Tommy's competition. It's got to be longer than 60. Yeah, definitely longer than 60. I mean, yeah. Anyway, like I said, it's only about £4 maybe, but it's a welcome fish, guys. Right, let's get this video done and then start putting stuff away. ABC, Conger, nose touching the red. There's 60, and it goes 70, 80 maybe. There we go. 86 centimetre conger, Tommy. Diolch yn fawr. Right, there we go then guys, target species, about 89 centimetres, going back. Right. So what I'll do is I'll fish out the bait out on here now. That one was on cuttlefish. Cuttle and whiting, yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'll fish this one out now. I've got the tail end of a mackerel on there. Start putting stuff away. Time to go home to bed. This one was literally just dropped down the side, a decent sized bait on there, and only a 2-ounce lead on a rotten bottom. The rotten bottom gave away, and I managed to catch the fish. Right, that's that done. Right, let's see what happens on this one. See if we can get a last cast fish on this as well. No more chydig. Right guys, time to go home. Nothing happening on this one. seen anything happen on it. That was coming and then we stuck. Right, so there's the end of the session. Not bad, considering the wind has got some east in it. That bait's untouched. So what do we have? We had what, about 4 pollock in the end. Didn't show you some of them, they're only small. Obviously that conger, a couple of dogs, and a lobster to take home. Never gonna pass at a lobster for dinner. Anyway, I'll probably cook that tomorrow after getting home later than usual, obviously because of the parents' evening in school. Don't forget guys, go and check out the Limitless website, and if you fancy anything use Tight Lines 10 and you'll get a 10% discount. Like I've said before guys, I think the gear is really good and fairly reasonably priced as well, and obviously with a 10% discount can't go wrong. Right, might get out again Wednesday, Thursday possibly. And then like I said, there's that big fish match on Saturday. Fishing it with Kay probably, and I'm not sure where to go yet. This was a possible mark, but I don't think I'll be coming here again. So yeah, that one is prepaid and it's closed now. It was £15 entry, and there's a prize for first and second biggest huss, biggest conger, first and second. There's the biggest ray, and there's biggest whiting, biggest cod, biggest pollock or coley as well. Anyway, thank you all for joining me on this one. Important thing is we didn't blank. We saw some fish and we were out in the fresh air. So anyway guys, until the next session, keep your lines tight.